He had a big heart and he loved his family a lot.
Melissa Chatzimanalakis says she needs answers after her 30-year-old brother Anthony died while in custody at the South Toronto Detention Centre in Etobicoke in late March. An overdose is being investigated as the likely cause.
Anytime he walked into a room, he lit up the room. He was the life of the party.
She says her late brother was her best friend and an involved uncle with a keen interest in motorcycles and dirt bikes. Anthony was also recently engaged. Melissa describing the family as small but close-knit.
We're devastated, we're broken, in complete shock.
Anthony was arrested in mid-September of last year on charges including car theft and possession of a loaded gun. His case was still before the courts and he had not been convicted.
Your first thought is, how are these substances even getting inside of the jails?
When he was here, did you have an expectation that he was going to be safe while he was here?
Yes, I did. You know what, he said it was kind of rough in there, but he got along with everybody, so he told me not to worry, he's okay, he accepted that he was in there.
When you heard that it was believed that it was an overdose that was the cause of his death, did that come as a surprise to you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. First thing that came to me was, how? Like how?
Additionally, while in custody, an incision on Anthony's abdomen from surgery following a serious car crash in 2019 started to fail. A corrective surgery was scheduled at Sunnybrook Hospital, but soon after was canceled and not rescheduled.
Bothers me too, because every time I would see my brother, he would complain about how much pain he was in.
In a written statement to CityNews, the Ministry of the Solicitor General telling us the ministry can confirm that paramedics were called to the Toronto South Detention Centre on March 25, 2023, after staff found an inmate unresponsive and in medical distress in his cell. In part, adding the ministry cannot provide further details as a number of investigations are underway. Meanwhile, Anthony's lawyer saying Canadian law is clear that prison officials owe a duty of care to prison inmates.
They must act with reasonable care to protect individuals held in custody from what I think I could best categorize as foreseeable harms. And so when tragedies like this occur, it really speaks to, respectfully, a larger systemic issue that's rooted in poor staffing, among other things.
Trissello saying more should be done to make information about deaths in custody public, something Melissa is asking to see as well. In this case, the exact cause of his death remains unclear before the coroner's report is complete. The institution is also completing a separate investigation.
It's going to be a waiting game right now. We're all just waiting for answers, proper answers, because nobody was able to give us straight answers in there.
In Etobicoke, David Zura, City News.